Boozers, and welcome to the next installment of the Brew Brothers Volume 4 case, 12 pack, whatever you want to call it. We are on episode, I don't know, I lost track. I've been drinking. However, this one is a very special one to me. Well, it's not exactly special. It's special because I know the song, and I should know the year. It was 80 something. I was young, I was stupid, and I actually really liked Duran Duran. So having a beer called Hungry Like the Wolf, I kind of know which song it came from. It's from Duran Duran, Hungry Like a Wolf. And it's actually kind of cool. I mean, Duran Duran was actually a really cool band back in the day. They really knew what they're doing. They still tour to this day. At least they used to. I don't know if they still do or not. They might have stopped. It's been a while since I've heard them or seen them in the news, so, you know, they might still be living off the riches. However, this is a collaboration between Bad Tattoo and Parallel 49. Bad Tattoo is out of Penticton and actually is a great brewery. I've actually covered their stuff before. I recently, when I was there for the Penticton Festival, had their pizza and I've had some of their beers. They've got some really good beers. They're a good brewery to enjoy. So when I saw that they're doing a Persimmon Belgian Scotch Ale, I was like, that's interesting. You have Scotch or Scottish, and you have a Belgian. So you're gonna have probably a yeasty sort of banana clove flavor in a Scotch Ale. This is coming in at 7.2% alcohol by volume, and yeah. Let's get it opened up and see exactly what this style of beer is. Well, it's definitely a Scotch style ale because it has that dark copper color. It does have 2 fingers or 1.5 fingers of head, and it does look a little hazy. Light carbonation in there as well. Actually looks decent. The smell. Yeah, I'm getting the banana note off there. Some sweet malt. It smells really interesting. All right, let's get into it. Cheers. Not a flavor I would expect. Well, actually, come to think of it, that is a flavor I would expect from this. It has that clove note. It has that sweet malt. It has that Scotch style. It has something that you don't often see in a beer. That's actually quite interesting. Easy drinking for a 7%. But there's an after flavor that gives you a little, what was this I'm drinking type thing. But offhand, this is actually a really beautiful beer. I do like this beer. The style is different. The flavors you would not expect come together in a very interesting and very almost complex way. It also gives you a little bit of small peppery note in there too, and a copper back note. Interesting beer. I actually do enjoy it because I keep drinking and just try to get all those flavors that are in there. Lots of stuff going on in this beer. Lots of stuff. As for the Duran Duran song, that is an awesome song. I remember trying to dedicate that song to a friend of mine who kept trying to get onto a request line. We used to as well. And we used to not have that whole magical text. I'm going to be dating myself in a second here. Where we actually had to use a touch phone and dial in to the radio station to see if we could dedicate a song and try and beat out somebody else that was dedicating a song as well, and hopefully get there in time just to have that song dedicated in an hour span. It was actually really hard to do. Nowadays, it's not that hard to get a dedication on there unless you're trying to phone in to win something. Then it's just as hard to win something. So, what did you think of this beer? Did you really enjoy it? Do you remember yourself dialing into your local radio station to try and request a song like I did with Hungry Like a Wolf? Alright folks, I gotta get back to it. Till next time, I am PK saying cheers. Stay frosty. We will see you real soon. Thanks again for joining. And please do take care. And we'll see you for the next installment of the Brew Brothers Volume 4. Take care.